So my two slides, and really these are in relation to everything that everybody's been saying. So nearly every speaker today has talked about the need for education and training and capacity building. And surprisingly enough, there is education, training and capacity building as one of our 6 areas of activity as the Blue Shield. People have talked about risk preparedness and proactive protection. There have been countless contributions and comments and references to emergency response, not only from Beirut, but others. And one of the things that we were trying to get into the program, but didn't quite squeeze in, was the response from a number of Blue Shield national committees to the floods in Europe, in Belgium, in the Netherlands, in Germany and France in particular, over the last 6 months or so. And the Belgium National Committee was picked out by the Belgium delegation at UNESCO in the recent 1954 Hague Convention meetings there, for their fantastic work in coordination between all of the national partners within Belgium. And that takes you to coordination of Blue Shield and with other relevant organizations. And in many ways, that's what today has been all about. And then, of course, post-disaster recovery and the long-term activity, well, the post-disaster side, back straight to Giuseppe and the stability policing and everything. And then just the policy development and the legal status, have all of our countries ratified all of the relevant bits of international legislation, key. So I think that the 6 areas that we as the Blue Shield have identified are spot on in what everybody has been talking about in terms of this conference, and are exactly how we try to address what we do. As I said yesterday, we don't expect every national committee to do all of these. We don't expect all of them to prioritize them in this order. Every national committee can prioritize those 6 areas in whatever order they want that relates to their particular national situation, and they need only address 1 or 2 if that's all the capacity and capability that they have at any particular time. So that's a key element, and that gives me confidence that we're on the right lines. And my only other comment is simply to take us back to this image of the triangle within the circle. And I can't see, again, anything that we've heard over the last 2 days contradicting this, but I can see almost everything we have seen and heard over the last 2 days supporting this as a vision and a means forward. The 3 sectors, heritage, humanitarian and uniformed, all of whom are probably nervous of each other. And I think I can guarantee that I've had conversations along those lines with many members of each of those sectors. We all start, as I said yesterday, from different starting points, but we all have, and I think, again, the message has come loud and clear from the presentations, we all have that message, that end desire of healthy, peaceful, stable, sustainable communities, because that's what makes society healthy, peaceful, stable, and sustainable. And if we can get to that position globally, well, heck, wouldn't that be a wonderful achievement? But of course, we're not going to do that in the next few years. We're not probably going to do that in the next 25 years. But to help us do that, what we really need to do is understand the political context, the legal context, the media context, and down there at the bottom, the reason for doing it all, those communities. And media is crucial in all of those aspects. And we've been shown so much by those who oppose what we stand for, how the importance of media and social media is to everything that they do. And we need to be getting much better to counter that, to put our views across. So those are the only two slides I wanted to use. There are a number of comments, but I don't think there are any final questions. We will again make all of this, these comments available at some point over the next week or so. Thank you very much for all of those comments. All of the comments are coming in saying thank you. The conference wouldn't have been there, it wouldn't have been successful without everybody listening and taking part and asking your questions. So thank you, Emma. Thank you, everybody else. That's a lovely final comment that's come in from Arlene Fleming. And Arlene, who was there at the conversations right at the beginning of the Blue Shield, and I've had some interesting conversations about that with her. Congratulations on some institution building and progress. We have done a lot over the last 25 years, but there is much, much more to do. And I'm not going to be around for the next 25 years. But I hope that those who we pass on to will not only match what we've managed, but take it much, much further. So on that note, I'm going to thank you all. If you want to put any more comments in, I think can leave the chat open for a few minutes, and we'll now sign off. And if people want to sign off as they go, if anybody wants to add, thank you to that. And I have finished with a minute to spare. Thank you everybody for attending. Good luck, goodbye, and I'm going. Thank you. Bye-bye.